Around Thanksgiving last year, he's a diabetic, and he's had to have surgery, and it was kind of tough to see what was going on to him because he was really weak. He was losing a lot of weight. We were at the rehabilitation center to have a Christmas dinner because we wanted to be with him. So he sat me down, he saw that I was gaining weight, and I have a history of diabetes, with him having diabetes and my mother having diabetes on the other side of my family. So he realized that I was going in the wrong direction and I had to start taking care of myself.
I was pretty healthy a year ago, and I was telling him about it. I was a diabetic for a long time. And it hit me with the circulation problem. I was telling him about that anything could happen, and I showed him what happened to me. And then what the stress I was in, I wouldn't want it to happen to him, Anything could happen with diabetes. It's a very dangerous disease. It could happen at any age.
And when he told me that, after seeing all that he has been through, and knowing how much he'd love to be my age and be able to do the things that I can do, it really got to me. I took it to heart, and it really touched me to the core that I really had to start taking care of myself, because if he had the opportunity to, he would. We all were all excited about riding all the roller coasters. New roller coasters were coming out. So we waited online. It was about a 2-hour line just to get on a ride. And so we all go on. We're all set to go. At this point, I'm probably around 350 pounds. So I go in, I get in the seat with all my friends, and they go to put the lap bar down, which keeps you in. And I go to push it down, and it wouldn't stay down. It wouldn't lock in, just because of my frame was so big, my legs were so big that I was too big for the ride to actually lock in the guard bar, while everyone else is just waiting for me to start the ride, and everyone's just waiting for me, and everyone's just looking at me. I'm the center of attention, and it was horrible. It was embarrassing because here I am with all my friends, and everyone's just waiting on me. And eventually, after 5 minutes, I just said, forget it. After waiting on a line for 2 hours, I just got off. I was embarrassed, ashamed, and it was really tough on me.
And he came to a meeting, and when I met him, he was 392 pounds. He couldn't breathe. He was falling asleep during the meeting, and that was my first exposure to Anthony. And by the time he left, he was ready to start the program.
When he told me he was going to do it, I was thinking more that he's going to, it's New Year's, he's going to join the gym, and he's going to at least stop gaining weight. So that was positive. But I wasn't thinking in terms of, the nutritional value of isogenics. I had no idea what it was.
I had to find something. I had to, stick to something, because the way I was going, it was just nothing but trouble. So part of it was belief, part of it was hope. I was just hoping that, that it was for real, and obviously, 160 pounds later, I can tell you it's for real.
So I have to say, this was the first time I really saw him want to do something. And when somebody wants to do something, it's really hard to stop them.
It was tough to weigh myself because the scale at my house really didn't go past 300 pounds. So it was a little hard. I'd get to the gym when I get to the gym, I'd weigh myself. And I'd see that it's starting to work. The weight's starting to come off. And actually one of my goals was to be able to weigh myself on my home scale. And the first time that I was able to, it was actually, I feel good that I accomplished one of my goals.
And hopefully what I would like him to convey to these people is that, I'm only this way because this journey I took, but before this happened, I was just like you. In fact, I'm still just like you. I just accomplished something that I set my mind to. But basically, I'm still the same Anthony. The only thing different about me is, of course, now that I'm much more healthier and lower weight, but my mind is still Anthony. It's just handling this new responsibility that's changed me, but I'm still Anthony.
What I think he's going to do now, I think he's going to continue on. I really think he's going to give it everything he's got. I think the sacrifice is well worth it, and he knows it, And I'm very proud of him. We all are.